Let's talk about my 16th month on Etsy.
All right, so we have a lot to cover today. We're going to be covering 4 months because I've been slacking on the videos in today's video, going all the way to month 19. All right, the last video I had was on month 15 or last May. So I'm going to be covering June, July, August, and September in this video. Just to get started, I haven't added any new listings. However, there is some good data to see here. So my organic traffic has been, so everything in orange here is organic, right? These are my views. So all of my organic traffic has been dying down a little bit. Nothing crazy to where it has been, but not a huge change really. I'm getting a few less orders, but pretty consistent regardless of the traffic. And this is kind of the revenue I'm looking at for those 4 months, about $360, which averages out to be about a 2.41% conversion rate, just for organic traffic. So nothing crazy. Definitely lower than what I've seen in the past. But keep in mind, I've done absolutely nothing. This has just been running on autopilot. I made the 42 templates. This is running on autopilot. So it's just kind of interesting. It's pretty cool for me to see, right? Because this is literally zero work, zero effort. All right, so Etsy ads, I finally was actually in June, I almost broke even, was shy of like 40 cents. Because this is the ad spend I spent, and if you recall, I've been trying to spend $1 a day on ads, so nothing crazy, just about $30 a month, and I think that's worth it. Even though I don't see a huge return on that, I think it's worth a few orders just to see the reviews coming in. And these are the visits that my shop got based on the Etsy ads, so not a ton, really. And these are the orders I got from paying for Etsy ads, which resulted in about $113 in total revenue for those 4 months, paying 117. So I pretty much broke even. This month in August, I made $10 off ads, which was pretty nice. But typically I'm close to breaking even. In July, I definitely took a loss there. But a 6% and a 6.7% conversion rate is pretty good for Etsy ads. I mean, over those last 4 months, I averaged about a 5% conversion rate. And if we look at the total revenue for the month, it was about $500 for those 4 months, right? So 114, 104, 144, 109. So nothing crazy, but keep in mind, just basically free money. I haven't really done anything to the shop. I haven't looked at it legitimately in 4 months. I've been replying to, if people message me on the shop, I'll reply to them for sure pretty quickly. But typically it's like, oh, hey, how do I download this template? And I'll be like, copy paste, this is how you do it, right? So pretty simple. But as you can see, I want to try to ramp up my ad spend. I know I've spent a lot of money on ads before, but typically these winter months are actually kind of months where I see kind of slower organic traffic. I mean, we're in October right now. And so in last October, I saw 865, which is lower than I have seen since December, right? So those colder winter months typically are a little bit slower for me. So I'm going to ramp up the ad spend just to see where that'll get me. Focusing on my best-selling products, which has surprisingly changed over these last 4 months. All right, so let's talk about the overall success of the store. Total of 601 orders, which is pretty cool to see, resulting in $2,782 in total revenue, or $83 in total revenue rounded up. So almost $3,000, which is essentially close to pure profit. It's just the listing fees, since there's no like cost of goods sold or expenses or anything like that. It's ad spend and the listing fee. So the overall conversion is 3.37%. Almost 20,000 total store visits, which is wild to me. I've profited close to $1,400, so you can kind of see how the ad spend and the listing fees kind of affect the total revenue. And then my ad revenue percentage of ad spend. So basically, what this means is that 30% or 29% of all of my revenue or my sales come from Etsy ad spend, right? And I guess I've spent a total of $1,400 on ad spend, which is crazy, and I've only made $806 from ad spend, but over the last 4 months breaking even. So I have mixed feelings about Etsy ads, but since I'm not super active and I'm not adding a ton of listings, I kind of have a couple of options, right? I can add more listings to boost my store. I can better market them, so that means like include better, nicer, fancier like thumbnail graphics and things like that for the listings and pictures, and just do better SEO cert or optimization for that. Or what I can do is the easy approach, where it doesn't require a lot of work for me, is just pay more for ads. And I know I've done that in the past, but over the last couple months, it's been kind of evening out. So I'm curious to see if it'll make a difference if I start spending more money on ads now than when I did before. So that's what you have to look forward to for the next update video. This is 19 months into my Etsy store, and for the last 10 months, I've done literally zero to no work on the store, which has resulted in about $1,300 in total sales. All right, well, hey, appreciate you for tuning in. Please, before you go, please don't forget, smash the like button first of all, and then subscribe for more videos like this. Really appreciate your support. Thanks, and have a great rest of your day.